You know, I really don't remember you being this opinionated.
They didn't use real people for the little people. They should have used real people for the little people. Thank you. Well, Chris, another genius script. It's a shame it had to be your last before graduation, but I just know you'll do great things, kiddo. Out there in the real world.
Now, if everyone could just activate their scrap words for today's lesson.
I don't believe in technology anymore, man. Cause my family was killed by a deer.
Huh? What?
Where's Chris Pratt? I want my Chris Pratt.
I don't get, what are we doing here?
Electric State, man. Starring Chris Pratt. I heard. But he's not really in the opening so far. The film starts before the war with Millie Bobby Brown. Millie Bobby Brown. Dubbing over a jump scare of an American accent.
You know, it's just embarrassing. Chris, it doesn't matter. Because you just aced that test.
Doesn't mean I have to go here.
And her college-bound brother, Chris. Not Pratt, just Chris. A super genius who has a subtle infatuation with... Mario! No. Pac-Man. Mickey, Mario? Anyways, brother Chris is a little bit nervous about being recognized for his intelligence.
No, Einstein took that test, became Einstein, then they stole his brain.
You could change the world.
Yeah, calm down. They're not gonna take your brain. They took his brain. Basically, there was a robot war with Bill Clinton and Steve Jobs taking on...
Emotional bot, Mr. Peanut.
Mr. Peanut and... who cares? In the... After the war! Millie Bobby Brown is living with...
Any idea?
George! Not Chris Pratt.
Try harder!
Because her family was killed in the war.
Oh. It wasn't from the bots, actually.
Oh, they weren't.
Our car hit a deer.
Oh, okay. Like an evil robot deer. Nope, that's just a normal deer. Wait, then why does she hate robots and the Nintendo Virtual Boy? Why does she give this iPhone are bad speech at the end? Because they remove human connection, obviously.
I have a condition where I can only live in reality.
God, like, can we talk about, like, the political and economic state of the...
Anyways, Robot Mario shows up and is like...
It's me, Chris, your brother. They're doing horrible things with my brain in Seattle.
So they go to Seattle and unplug him. The end. Oh, crap, wait, where was Chris Pratt? Did I skip him? Oh, crap, wait. Okay, first off, this is based on a graphic novel. Second off, I know it is nothing like the graphic novel. This is loosely based on the amazing graphic... Loosely based? This is like adapting Lord of the Rings and casting The Rock as Frodo and having Thunder like Sauron with the One Ring, or We Are the Champions play... I get it, Reddit. We don't like Chris Pratt and Millie Bobby Brown, but Netflix movies can still be good. Aww. Okay, but this is the world we live in. Let's just have fun. How could it be better? Well, ideally, you would absolutely nail a lot with just a little. They just do a lot with also a lot. Gosh knows how much Netflix paid for Millie Bobby Brown. Chris Pratt, if I could find him. The rights to NBC, CNN, MTV.
Always remember, Kid Cosmo's your pal.
Oh,
Kid Cosmo.
remember, Bill Clinton, Planter's very own Mr.
No way.
Bill Clinton shaking Mr. Peanut's hand. Alright, I'm losing myself again. It's every tech movie ever. It's dystopia. It's Star Wars, and then it's so much not. It's just a millennial fever dream that would raise my blood pressure if I got into it anymore. And the audience misses out, because making this about a girl whose otherwise normal grieving process was slightly offset by a war is like, okay. Or make it about the war. Because when it's about the girl, you realize her most interesting trait is that her brother is the internet, and she kills him. What? Oh, she knows Mr. Peanut and... Stop it. So, if we want to take the focus off of Millie Bobby Brown, how do we reframe it? Well, given it's a pared down movie adaptation, I think there's 3 interesting things you could still do. Robot sentience, robot civil rights,
a bit mean,
or soldiers after a war. In modern times, those are common stories most people can digest. But 1 and 2 would need a drastic rewrite of the film's robots. It's so bizarre to try and make up this alternate history nostalgia, and then still use Mr. Peanut? All this with no deeper commentary on their existence. They're just props. But what you can do without scrapping the whole movie is do that soldier story. Instead of doing Brother Chris is a super genius, then there's a war, and then Millie Poppy is depressed. Enter Chris Pratt.
That's a real so fucking God, isn't it?
What's wrong with you?
He actually shows up at the end of the war montage for a second and says,
I don't sleep. I don't blink. I blink.
Did you unplug this?
No.
You're blinking. I can see that you're blinking, so I know that you're lying. Okay.
Oh, I said I had to sleep to save power.
Chris Pratt plays the guy who gets them to Seattle.
We're going to Seattle.
And his character actually wasn't in the graphic novel, and maybe that's why they tried to flesh him out more. But to me, he ends up being the most likable part of the movie.
I'll have a cheeseburger.
Oh, sorry. We got canned beans on a Twinkie. What kind of beans?
Since this isn't a limited series with 10 hours plus to unpack the decline of the welfare state and the technological disconnect of the 21st century, given that you can't world build, sometimes it's just easier to rely on tropes. Like all these disaffected individuals who don't know how to carry on. John D. Keats, that's a stupid name, plays the lovable fool to avoid having to be sentimental. On the other end, the guy chasing them the whole time,
You know me?
Who doesn't know the Butcher of Schenectady?
that's also a stupid name. Gus. He's the soldier who was a war hero and is now bored, looking for action.
I didn't retire. I just ran out of bots to hunt.
The scientist and the tech bro who sacrificed morality for success.
How did it go before? Oh, right. Father, Son, Holy Ghost.
Even Mr. Peanut kind of makes sense, and not as a robot, Mr. Peanut, but as the general of the losing side. Literally and figuratively an antiquated relic who licks his wounds, looking for a way to live in the new world order. All this to say, Millie Bobby Brown can't be the focus, because as she is in this movie, she shows nothing about anything. But Chris Pratt at least shows something. Right after the war montage, cut to him, palling around with Wally and having this be a buddy movie between him and Mario Robot, and Millie Bobby Brown can reappear, all Mad Max, cool blonde hair, looking for her brother, and Pratt, he has to make the tough call, maybe even beating down Millie Bobby Brown to unplug the boy and bring back humanity to humans and robots. Snow White, 2 out of 10. Oh, he was just on vacation.